welcome to Sloppy Seconds. This week we talked to Juno Birch, all the way from Manchester.
Yes, it's a very exciting episode. Lots of weird chat about being an alien, being an icon, and, you know, we just have a good old time with
It is
Miss
a good
Birch.
old kiki with Miss Birch. She's fun. She's weird,
very
but she's fun.
And she was in full drag, so there will be some video highlights circulating on the internet because Meatball did a bad job at booking her and didn't tell her she didn't need to be in drag.
Listen, it's my fault and I apologized.
We also wanted to remind everyone that if you missed our live stream with the In My Homosexual Page show girls, in
my homosexual opinion, girl, that is still available on Vimeo.
On Vimeo.com/on-demand/sloppy homosexuals. I'm sure Meatball will share it on Instagram. I've shared it on Twitter. You can find it if you want to watch it. It's a good old time. $10, and we're going to be donating all of that money anyways to feed the people Dallas, which, you know, everyone's got to eat, and right now the country is still suffering, so
get ready for a wonderful episode with Juno Birch and me.
And me.
Uh-huh, you're there.
You're standing and you're really feeling your fantasy right now. You're bouncing around.
I'm doing some side touches. Guess what? I am in a pair of leopard print Crocs that I did wear to Living Spaces today because I forgot to put on real shoes. And I also sang all over Living Spaces and bought a $2,000 couch that I won't get for 14 weeks. What is wrong with me?
Enjoy the show.
Enjoy the show!
Forever. Dog.
When your first choice is a big old bus,
You turn around and boom, you end up with us. Sloppy Seconds. Oh, diva. Our number is 213-536-9180. Our email is sloppysecondspod@gmail.com. Now on with the show. Hi, you sloppy, you stupid little fucks, you nasty little fucks, you dirty little fucks, you stupid little fucks. Welcome to Sloppy Seconds with Big Dipper and Meatball. I'm Big Dipper and that's Meatball, and I am in drag.
Yes. We are so excited for today's episode. We're already off the rails. We already had a very hectic 10 minutes, and I can't wait to bring on our guest.
I just glued down those glue-on eyebrow or the tattoo eyebrows with LaCroix. I used LaCroix as water.
Oh, a little bubbly.
So they're a little bubbly. I can feel
they're
a little fizz on my forehead.
Very high
Completely.
on your forehead.
Well, that's where I wear them normally. You know how much. The cat has entered the chat.
He's decided that it's a good idea to walk all over the keyboards.
Well, let us give a proper introduction to our guest. An intergalactic superstar, an alien-tress, a makeup icon, a Sims god.
The queen of Sims.
The absolutely stunning. It's Juno Birch.
Hello. Hi. Can you hear me?
Juno. Yes.
Yes. How are you, Juno?
I'm good. I'm excited because it looks like we're going to be getting back on stage again soon.
Oh,
yeah?
So awesome.
So I'm so excited.
Pre-pandemic, how often were you performing?
Quite a lot.
Yeah.
I mean, I came to LA and I came to Chicago and it was going all over the place performing, and then all of a sudden, shebang, in your room, get on The Sims 2 and make videos for the rest of the year.
But I will say you are luckier than a lot of people. Well, smarter than a lot of people.
Oh, God, yeah.
You had already started the YouTube channel and were like creating content that was super popular before the pandemic hit. So it seemed like you already had something to do.
Uh-huh.
Wait, but how much before? Because I went and looked at your last video and it's only a year old, the first video on there.
I think I started maybe like a few weeks before it happened.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah. It was kind of just before.
I know, but I was already watching them. I was already in. And so to me, it was pandemic entertainment the whole time. For me.
To me, it was pre-pandemic. Well, that's crazy because you started that YouTube channel. I think I put the statistic here. Okay, so you have over 350,000 subscribers.
Oh my goodness.
In just a year on your YouTube channel. That's wild.
I know, it's cool, isn't it?
Yeah.
Very,
very cool.
Now, before starting YouTube, were you like, oh, I'm going to be a YouTuber?
No, I was like, I hate doing digital stuff and I hate doing like online stuff because I'm so bad with tech. And I was like, I'm not doing YouTube. I just want to perform on stage. But then when the pandemic came, I was kind of like, well, I did just do a Sims 2 video, so maybe I should just continue doing that. And then it's just kind of like, it's nice because I can play The Sims and not actually worry about wasting productive time. I can actually make something and play a game.
Right. You've turned your hobby into a job.
Yeah, and it gives me an excuse to talk to myself on a regular basis without actually feeling like I'm on my own in a room.
How long does it take you to edit one of those videos? Because I know you say you're not tech savvy, but you're editing those, right?
I'm really, really good at editing because I did yes. I'm really good at that. I'm fast. But that's because I did I went to uni and I did film and I really learned how to use Final Cut Pro, but that is literally the only thing that I learned before I left. And then everything else I'm just terrible with, like emails and Logic Pro and Skype and stuff.
Emails are tricky. There's a tricky technology with emails, you know. How do the words get from here to there so fast?
How do these words get into this computer?
That's the hard part about emails.
Well, so you studied film at university, or were you like trying to be a director? What was
I wanted to be the next Tim Burton.
Okay.
Well, I see that. Is that, do you feel like learning about the storyline process and creating stuff helped inform your drag? Because your drag mixes and your numbers are huge and they involve like a lot of spoken word and like telling a story.
Yeah, definitely. Like, I think when I was in uni, I really wanted to make this short film about this little kid that goes to a 60s salon and he's convinced that all the women in the salon are aliens and they have like little sunglasses and big hair and they're all just like aliens in disguise. Sound
familiar?
Yeah, and then I kind of like continued that sort of thing onto myself and I completely lost the plot on 1 year and I was like, I'm just going to dress up and go outside.
So where's the little kid? That's what I want to know. You got that little kid clocked up in your closet over there?
That's just Cyril, my cat.
Oh, a kitty cat. And you're newly a cat owner, right?
Yes. Well, no, I've had 2 kittens. I grew up with 2 cats when I was a teenager, and then I had to leave them with my dad when I moved out. So I've missed them so much ever since I left them. But I've never really got a cat because our house is so small. But then we recently moved to a much bigger apartment, and then we were like, now is the time that we can adopt a baby.
He's got those big old ears, which I love.
Yeah. Everybody always says he looks like what's the actor called? The one from Star Wars with the big torso.
Wait.
Adam Driver.
They say your
Adam Driver.
Your cat looks like Adam Driver.
That is Adam Driver as a cat.
Say hi, Cyril.
Hi, Cyril.
He's so affectionate, but he's always plotting my death and always trying to kill me.
Do you have any like cat questions for Juno, who seems to be an expert cat? I've never seen you be able to pick your cat up like Juno just picked up Cyril.
My cat is terrified of everything. Like, I'll walk into a room and she'll be like, and just start like sprinting. And it's not like me. It's like Michael will do it. She freaks out if there's a noise. I think she has like really high anxiety. She does not like to be touched.
It's because you're a bull in a china shop.
Truly, I am. I will
let him know. Let him know.
She will follow me around the house and she'll sit very far away from me and just watch me. Like right now, she's in the other room. Like I can see her little head poke out. So she's watching me.
Why do they love to watch? Are they like stalking their prey? What's the vibe?
They're plotting our death.
Yes.
Thinking of ways to kill us.
Or terrify us. Mine keeps trying to jump out the window. She really wants to end it. Anyway.
Okay, I want to talk about Alien. And are you at a point now, because you used to be, let's just be real, you used to be very aloof.
What?
You used, I think so, like as an internet presence. I mean, I was on a different continent, so following you as an artist, it was like, who is this person? There's like these like drawings and these ceramic items and this like beautiful drag artistry. And every time you would do an interview or talk to anyone, you were like, yes, I'm an alien. I'm dressed up like a woman. Like it all felt very aloof and very like Andy Kaufman. Like you were in the character. Now it's, you know, it's like, being online so much, you invite people in with the YouTube channel. You're a little more like, this is my character. I think it's a little more like, people aren't like, is that person psychotic? They just see you as an artist more. You know what I'm saying? But so I just sort of wanted to ask about the evolution of that, because like, for instance, like your Vogue makeup tutorial, it has 9 million views on it. And you're like, it does. I just looked at it. It has 9
Where's my
million.
check? Where's my check?
Condé Nast. Condé Nast owes you some coins, honey. But in that video, you're like, I'm an alien woman. I do my best to dress up as a human woman. And I'm just curious about your evolution of sort of being in that character in public.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to be completely honest with you now. Most of the time, I have a fucking clue of what I'm talking about. People just go, can you just talk about something? And I say, yeah, I'm this. I just always feeling the fantasy, but I don't know whether, I don't really know what I'm doing most of the time. Like, I guess it's a character, but it's kind of like, I don't know. Like
it has become you.
Yeah. Well, it's kind of like I thinking about when I was about 22 years old, I just completely went mad, and I just was like, I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna just dress up, and I'm just gonna. I was a highly emotional person, and I went from like trying to pass as like a straight woman, as a transgender woman, to all of a sudden not giving a fuck anymore and just dressing up and having an absolute ball. And I think I just was like, I want to look like an alien. I am an alien. I feel like an alien. This is happening.
And that's it.
Yeah.
That's
honey,
so
we
incredible.
were here to buy it. We were here to eat it up with a spoon, honey.
Did you start doing drag after your transition, or was it
After,
like
yeah. I think a lot of trans women have previously done drag and then transitioned, and drag was like their way of sort of expressing a lot of things. But for me, it was the opposite way around. Oh my god, I've crashed.
No, we can still hear you.
I can still hear you. You're just frozen in the picture.
Oh, I'm back.
Oh, you're back.
Yeah, I started doing drag after. Because when I first transitioned, all I could think about, because I grew up in a really small town in Frodsham, which is like the Shire of the Lord of the Rings, and it was like a really close-minded place. So I often was like, I felt like I had to like pass into cis society.
Mm-hmm.
And I think for many, many, many years, and I had a boyfriend as well who was straight, and for many years I was like trying to pass as this natural female. And then I think after I had my surgery, I was like, I'm happy with the way I am now. I don't actually care anymore. And I was like, I've always wanted to dress up like really fabulous and to be really fabulous, but I've always been scared to do it because I feel like I'm just going to look like a man, because people associate that with a drag queen. And then I think after I had the surgery, I was just like, I don't care anymore. And I absolutely lost the plot. Trust me, getting your balls cut off sends you loopy. It's lovely. But I left uni, and I left in my second year. And then I went home and then just started dressing up and doing drag and going out and just enjoying my life, because life is short.
So did you moved after the transition? You like broke up with your boyfriend and were like, I'm gonna go to Manchester?
Yeah. I know I went to London first because I went to uni, and then I moved back home, and then I met Phil, my boyfriend now, and then we moved to Manchester.
I just love that idea, like, you know, with so many trans folks who talk about their experience. You know, some people say like, oh, for me, it's more mental. It's not about the physical. Some people say, oh, the physical really helped. I just, it is so important for, you know, like everyone to understand like the term of like a life saving procedure, whether that is a surgical or hormone replacement or whatever, that even though it isn't like, you know, replacing a broken, you know, lung or cancer or whatever, like it does save your life in this other way. And the fact that it completely shifted your mental and you were like, oh, now I can actually be the creative person, the artist, and the confident person that I've always been.
Absolutely.
That's incredible.
Yeah. I think something that a lot of like the UK media does, which is quite wrong, is they try and talk about trans women like they're all the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
And there's so many different journeys that people have been on. People have different levels of dysphoria. Some people don't even have dysphoria and are still trans. Some people don't need to go through medical procedures to be happy. Some people do.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody's just completely different. But for me, from the very, very beginning of being a child, I was like, I have to have this changed. I need my body changed, and I couldn't have sex unless I had the procedure. I just didn't feel comfortable with somebody in bed. Like I was like, I don't feel comfortable with this body. So in a way, it was like, if I don't have this done, then I'm done. I'm gone. I can't do this.
Right. Yeah, it was so interesting. I just saw a promo for Laverne Cox's podcast, and she had T.S. Madison on, and you know, T.S. Madison just launched a reality.
I love T.S. Madison so much.
Yeah.
I love her.
So and it was just a promo clip for the full podcast, but basically Madison was like, I'm so happy to be having this conversation with you because for so long people in Hollywood would just compare me to you, and they would say, well, Laverne wouldn't do that, and Laverne wouldn't do that, and it was this really amazing sort of back and forth between them about the idea that obviously, like any identity, you know, a trans identity is not monolithic, and it's not just one thing.
Exactly.
And you know, I love T.S. Madison because she has been so herself through her entire like public life, and that's incredible. So, you know, that it is such a great conversation to have, that everyone's journey is different.
Yeah, absolutely.
I also love that you've turned that feeling into what were you going to say?
I just absolutely.
I just love that you turned that feeling into so much.
Drags the word out longer.
I love it.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
But it's so interesting to hear you say that that's like how you were, because that's not the person that, like, I know you kind of because we've hung out a few times, and that's just like not who you are now. And I'm just like so happy that you are who you are, and that you were able to turn so much of it into art and an expression of yourself. I mean, like the sculptures are all so incredible.
Thank you.
They're fucking stunning.
How
has that been going? Selling the sculptures? Are you still making them?
I haven't made a sculpture in probably over like a year and a half, 2 years.
Wow.
Because I, if I'm honest, like when I'm doing drawings and sculptures and stuff, it's like a different person. It's like I don't want to speak to anybody. I want to isolate. I don't want to. I just sit down and I do my artwork, and then there's this other side of me that's like full of energy, and I can't keep still, and I just want to go out, and I want to perform, and I want to just get drunk and go wild and blah blah blah. So it's two completely different people, and that person who sits quietly and is more reserved and calm and does intricate things is just nowhere to be seen at the moment.
I love that.
I love that too.
One quick question also. Do you often kill your Sims?
Oh, have you not seen my YouTube channel?
They all
All the
die.
fucking time.
She's
They
like,
all die.
I'm just a murderous, vengeful god. is
Yeah.
Yes. And she put a graveyard in the back of one of her houses, and the ghosts would haunt the house.
Yes.
Uh,
Just curious.
I spent
True
so
colours,
many
you
years.
know?
It's like I look back at me playing Sims, and then I'm like, I really should not be trusted with anything, really. It's like before I was like, I wrote on Twitter that my dream job is to be the. Do you know? I don't think you know who Davina McCall is, do you? Do you know Davina McCall?
No.
She's like she was the host in the early 2000s for the Big Brother series in the UK.
Okay.
And my dream job is to be Davina McCall and have all these housemates in the house, and I'd be like, today someone is coming out, and like this whole idea of me being this like big mother of the house, and it's
Didn't
like
you
playing
just
The
tweet
Sims.
this?
Huh?
Did you just tweet this idea, or did someone else just tweet something about a Drag Race Big Brother?
Me, it was me.
Oh yeah,
Yeah. And
I
it's
would
like
love it.
playing
I'd
Sims.
be on there. I would Trisha Paytas my ass around there and just cry, call people's shoes ugly.
Call
Yeah.
people's shoes ugly.
Imagine how drama filled it would be.
Oh,
Incredible.
so much drama.
And
Like,
there would be
none
so
of-
much footage of people engaging in drama in like half drag, which
Yeah.
is just beautiful to see. You know, you would see people fighting, and the fight would like progress as their drag progressed, and then de-dragged, and like people are like in full glam, and then also with like duct tape wrapped around their head, just screaming at one another.
Yes. And they'd be like tasks that they have to do to get food. So you're not allowed any food unless you do this task. And the task is to who can do their makeup the fastest wins a meal and that kind of thing. It's so
What's
evil.
the fastest you can do your makeup?
Probably like if I'm doing full makeup, like eyes and everything, then probably like 45 minutes. I can get it done really quick, yeah.
Did
But-
you say 5 minutes?
45.
45.
Oh my!
Look at it. Imagine 5 minutes. Boom.
That's what I thought you said, and you said it so seriously, deadpan and confident. I was like, "What is happening?" 45 minutes. Yeah, okay. Meatball. The answer for that is 3.5 hours.
3. Well, I can do it in an hour and a half. But I'm, like you said, I have like this energetic side that I keep getting up and walking around, and I get bored of doing it. So
Yeah.
it takes me about 3.5 hours to get fully into drag. And I'm fine
Well-
with that. Everyone
well,
else
to
has
be
a problem
fair,
with it,
you're-
but I'm not messing with y'all. Just let me start early.
Let me wake up early and start.
Let me wake up early and start, and I am never late, except for the last thing that I did where I was an hour late.
That's
Your
correct.
your eye makeup has like a lot of layers to it as well. So like you do a lot of like shading, and like your eyeliner goes on top of your crease and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So I can imagine it takes a while. But
Yeah, and
I know what you mean
it-
with like just losing concentration and just going out for a cigarette or something.
Or like if something doesn't blend right or stick on, I just get up. I just stand up and I'm like, I'm going to go for a walk. I don't want to look at it right now.
It's also takes a lot of skill to put like a wig on your head that's like caked in makeup with like a really dirty lace.
It
and, like,
was
sort
a
of figure
photo
out-
shoot. I know that he knows how to use photo. I wasn't going to clean my lace for it to be seen by. Oh, well, I probably should have cleaned it because the people there definitely did see it. Okay.
Let's wrap the show up.
All
Thank
right.
you so
Thank you
much
so
for
much
being
for
with us,
listening to
Juno
Sloppy
Birch.
Of
Seconds.
course. I can't wait to see you both again.
No.
Likewise.
Same.
We'll come to your world
I
tour,
wanna come-
your UK and American tour.
Yeah,
I think it
I'll
will
definitely
be-
come see the show if in either place that I'm at. But I also want to go back to Manchester and just go party up and down that strip one more time.
Yeah.
That was a good time.
I can't wait for that to open back up because all of those poor people who fucking own those clubs I don't know how they're managing right now.
I
Um,
know.
Like it's so sad. Like you walk down Canal Street and there's just everything's just boarded up and closed, and it's just.
Oh,
But to
no.
roll on June 21st, I hope that happens. Apparently, June 21st, the clubs are opening back up again.
you have such a distinct look, and I loved it so much that I imitated it, thinking like, "Ooh, I'm the first person to do like, an imitation Juno Birch." Like, and then I searched your name, and I was like, everybody has attempted your look. How does it feel to see like so many incredible drag queens like inspired by you?
It's honestly amazing. Like, it feels like the world is slowly being taken over by me. And I've come from Mars, and I'm brainwashing everybody to look like me and be stunning. And then there's just going to be a giant army of Juno Birches that's just going to...
Isn't that the plot of Mars Attacks?
Maybe.
Oh no!
She lifts the wig. Was that... Meatball, have you seen the movie Mars Attacks?
I saw it so long ago.
Me too. Is that like a big inspiration for you, Juno?
Yeah, I love that movie so much. And I just love the casting of it. Like, I love Glenn Close so much in it, and I love Danny DeVito, and it's just such a good film. And I always used to listen to Danny Elfman's soundtrack to that movie constantly, and it would just I just want to perform it, and I just want to draw things to it, and I just want to I just love it.
Oh, that's so cool. All right, I have a question about when you came over to America, and you stayed with Trixie Mattel, right?
Yeah, I stayed on her couch. Well, it was like a couch bed.
Oh, that's lovely.
Yeah, and I turned her balcony into a smoking area.
Oh, a salon. A smoking salon.
Smoking salon.
But on that trip, Meatball was saying, you got to meet...
your icon.
Yes, Jennifer Coolidge.
Jennifer
Coolidge.
I still don't feel like that was real. I feel like that was just a bizarre dream. But
what were your interactions like with her?
Well, the first night that I met her was she came to Evita when I was performing, and then she just swanned in because she'd messaged me and said, "I'm going to come and watch you perform," and then she just kind of swanned in, and I was just like, I don't know what to say. And then she came to watch me and Trixie do our makeup in a YouTube video. But in that, if you watch that YouTube video, I'm so shy and I barely speak. And it's because Jennifer Coolidge just sat in Trixie's kitchen, literally watching me paint Trixie. And I'm like, and Trixie was like, don't do the Jennifer Coolidge voice too much because she's sat right there. And at that time, my voice was literally constantly, "Oh, well, we're going to do this now." and then I had to just sort of be like, my name's Juno, I'm going to do your makeup now. And I'm really scared. And and then we went for dinner, and it was just... It was me, Trixie, and Trixie's boyfriend, and my boyfriend, and Jennifer's friend called Roz, and we all had this gorgeous dinner, and it was just so fabulous, and it was just so surreal, and I can't wait to do it again.
So did you feel like over those times hanging out with her, you sort of like struck up a real, like it didn't just stay in that like fan moment? You were able to like actually speak with her and become friends with her?
Yeah, I think
that's
so.
Cool.
I don't think I think I was constantly in my head like, okay, what should I say next?
I wish Meatball was more like that when we host this podcast.
I made such a fool of myself as well. Like, at one point I was like, oh my God, what should I ask her? And I went, what was it like working with Tim Burton? And she just turned to me and she was like, I've never worked with Tim. And I was like, oh shit, no, she hasn't, has she? And I was like, what? Why did I just say that? I hate myself.
Oh, I would die inside. I think
that's the kind of thing you think about for like months after.
Yeah.
And you're like, what did I do? Wait, so what movie did you first like see her in? What was like the first moment where you were like, that?
I think the first movie that I ever seen her in was probably a series of unfortunate events. You know, with Jim Carrey.
Yeah.
And it was something that I noticed in the background, and it was like she played this like clown-faced woman who's like, Nothing in the world will keep the count from his beloved wife. Nothing in the world will keep the count from his beloved wife. Nothing. And it was this like really weird scene, and I couldn't stop watching it over and over again. And then I was watching Christopher Guest movies. Do you like Christopher Guest movies?
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
They're my favourite movies with her in, like Best in Show and For Your Consideration and all of those. And but do you know what's funny?
What?
I've never seen Legally Blonde.
Well, I was gonna say, so many
Have you seen A Cinderella Story?
Yeah, oh God, yeah.
Okay.
Of course I have. But I've never seen Legally Blonde.
So many people know her from Legally Blonde, but to me, Best in Show is like top tier Jennifer Coolidge being Jennifer Coolidge.
Yeah.
Like when she says the monologue or the 3 lines about soup,
Yeah.
I mean, fuck out of here.
Yeah. I love
What
that
does she
so
even
much.
say? What are the lines?
She's like, we have so much in common. There's a, we both love talking and not talking. We love the outdoors. We love snow peas, and we both love soup. But I love her in For Your Consideration, because she plays this producer that has no idea what she's doing. And there's this woman that interviews her, and she's like, what does the producer do? And she just turns to her and she's like, well, there's a lot of getting out the wallet and paying for ridiculous things like snacks. And then she's like, okay, I think we've heard enough now. She's like, you don't want to know more about me? Oh.
My favorite of her came out during the quarantine, and it's just like a slow pan of her whole body. And then when it gets to her face, there's like a pause, and she just goes, hi.
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 How do we okay. American accents, do we just sound like harsh and awful to your ear? Because we always talk about accents, but like I just like love the sound of like a UK accent.
Oh, it's musical.
Yeah,
Oh, really? Because like to us, to me, like American accents are like really like flowy, and everybody talks like that and and then like UK accents like, yeah, all right, yeah, okay. Like it's all really like shabby.
But
I like that more, and y'all have way better slang than we do. And like
Way
the
better
names for
slang.
stuff makes way more sense to me.
But also, I feel like our the way we talk is really like staccato and short, and like you just said, for us, meaning, but you said it with 3 syllables. You were like, for us. Like I feel like UK accents words draw out, and we're like, yeah. Like American accents are so harsh and horrible. I don't know.
When I came to America for the first time, I think what I noticed is that like people from the UK get embarrassed a lot more, and we do things like a bit more like we laugh, we have like nervous laughs, and we kind of like break up what we're saying a lot. Whereas when I was in LA, everybody that spoke to me was like, what do you mean? Yeah. But they look directly in your eyes like I'm waiting for an answer, and I'm like
All right. Well, we're going to take a quick break and be right back.
Back.
Okay, something about me. I love shopping. If you love shopping too, you have to check out Rakuten.
And all you have to do is shop. And with Rakuten, you get cash back and rewards on almost everything you buy.
Exactly.
Shop.
Homeware, daily essentials, jeans. We're talking eBay, CVS, and even Levi's.
Ooh, so I can buy a vintage couch, tons of paper towels, and grab a new pair of jeans and still get cash back.
And that's not all. You can even stack those rewards on top of sales and coupons.
But Big Dipper, how does this magic work?
Well, I'll tell you. Rakuten is paid by partner stores to send them shoppers, and then Rakuten passes on some of that money to you, the member.
Rakuten is so real for that.
Plus, Rakuten has 17 million members who are already saving. Don't you want to become one of them?
Join for free at Rakuten.com or download the Rakuten app and start saving money now.
That's Rakuten.com or download the Rakuten app today. We all have days when we want to eat well, but just don't have the time or the energy to plan, shop, and cook.
That's exactly where Factor comes in. They deliver fully prepared meals designed by dietitians and crafted by chefs right to your door.
With Factor, you can stay on track with your nutrition goals, whether that's high protein, balanced meals, or overall wellness, without any extra effort.
The meals are fresh, never frozen, and ready in just 2 minutes, which makes it easy to fit into your routine.
You know, I love coming home after a long day and having a tasty and filling Factor meal. It's waiting for me, and I don't have to worry about shopping. It's quick and easy, and one less thing I need to think about when I get home.
You know, I'm feral for fish right now, and I always get my fix with Factor. I recently had their scampi-styled shrimp and salmon, and let me tell you, it did not disappoint.
So get Factor today and start enjoying delicious and nutritious meals.
Head to factormeals.com/sloppyseconds50 off and use code sloppyseconds50 off to get 50% off and free daily greens per box with new subscription only, while supplies last until September 27th, 26. See website for more details.
That's factormeals.com/sloppyseconds50, like the number, off. Sloppy Seconds 50 off. Do you want to improve your sleep? Well, listen up and get a Helix.
Whether you sleep on your side, your back, your stomach, Helix makes premium mattresses that are designed to fit your specific sleep style.
You know, now that it's spring, why not upgrade your sleep game and get a Helix mattress?
And you know what?
What?
I can guarantee you that they have a mattress for you with over 20 different styles and models for you to sleep on. I love sleep. I can't get enough of it.
And I love my Helix mattress. So ever since I got the big and tall, I know we go on and on about it, but it's a perfect fit for me. I haven't had a mattress before that I was able to select a model from, and I'm so happy I got to do that with Helix.
And I, too, have the big and tall model, and it's perfect for my big and tall body. I loved it so much, I got a second one from a guest room.
True.
Yes, baby. And the people are sleeping great in there when they eventually do sleep in there.
Best of all, Helix delivers right to your door with free shipping in the US, and you can get 120-night sleep trial to make sure that it's right for you.
You also get peace of mind because Helix mattresses are backed by a limited lifetime warranty and have been recognized by experts at places like Forbes and Wired. And me. I am a sleep expert too.
Period. Go to helixsleep.com/sloppy to get up to 27% off site-wide during their Memorial Day sale.
That's helixsleep.com/sloppy and make sure you enter sloppy seconds after checkout so that they know that we sent you.
helixsleep.com/sloppy.
Get yourself a Helix.
Okay, we are back.
And we are back. Have you ever seen the movie music? Oh, it's not a movie. The musical
not a movie.
Wicked. Have you ever seen Wicked?
The musical?
Yeah.
3 times on the theatre, yes.
Oh, can you do the ooh, ah!
Oh,
Oh, so stunning.
So stunning. So do you relate to Elphaba? Because, you know, that actress, she has
sometimes
to paint...
green?
Yes, absolutely. I mean, well, the thing is, she has to paint... every person that plays Elphaba has to paint themselves green every single time.
Yeah.
But I'm not always blue. Like, I sometimes that I can't be arsed. Or I'm not getting paid. I will just do human skin.
Like you are right now, because I forgot to tell you not to get into drag. I actually had a friend who was like the touring Elphaba, and when she first started, and I mean, I think it's the same for drag queens. we don't know how to get the makeup off right. So she would like finish a show and have her day off and like go do her chores and stuff, but like green behind her ears. And it just reminds me of like, I remember when me and Vander were doing drag together when we first started, we would go downtown together and she would still have like glue stains across the top of her head where she like glued stuff. And she was just like, this is who I am. And I would walk around with like bright pink stained skin around my eyes.
Oh my
because
God.
I didn't know how to get it off. How long were you like trying to figure out how to clean it all off? Or were
I'm
you
still like that now.
Oh, really?
Like, usually when I'm in drag, especially if I'm doing a show in person with an audience, I usually get quite drunk. So,
Familiar,
I'm usually hungover when I'm taking it off. Or like, I'm usually drunk when I'm taking it off, and I'll wake up in the morning with like a blue neck and like blue under eyes and stuff.
Now, were you drunk the night that we did the UK versus the USA battle, and it was me, and you, and a door in that dressing room?
What do you think? I was smashed.
I barely remember that night. It was such a mess.
Like, I literally, I don't even know if we'd been to our hotel yet. I mean, it was such a mess.
I think you came straight from the train station and we're like in that dressing room with Joe
Yeah,
Black.
I
And I
remember
came in being like, where's the booze?
So, okay, we talked a little bit about like, you know, inspiration, but I want to know. So Tim Burton, obviously, big inspiration for you.
Huh?
How did you develop your signature makeup style? And were you making the visual art before you started painting on yourself? Because you are also a visual artist.
Yeah, I was drawing a lot and like I did sculptures and that kind of thing before I did drag. And if you look at my art, it does obviously look a lot like me in drag now. But I think I didn't really think too much when I was doing drag. I was just kind of like, okay, I want to be blue with pencil thin eyebrows and a big wig, and I just want to feel the fantasy, and then it just kind of evolved into the same thing all the time.
But I don't feel like it's the same. I feel like you really make it all feel so different, even if you are like painted a color. And you do have the aesthetic of sometimes being like a 50s housewife, sometimes being like a club kid. Like, I think you really run the gamut within the color range. Miss Miam, Miss Miam.
But the face usually stays the same. It's just in different colors and different shapes.
Yeah, but I mean, I feel like that's what everyone does, right? Doesn't every drag queen kind of have like the one face that works for them?
Yeah, definitely.
And some of them, it's the wrong face.
You just posted this on Instagram.
Yes.
Like,
I think that was the other day, yeah.
Yeah, this evolution is wild because to me, it's still recognizably you, but changing. You know what I mean?
That's the MILF. That's the MILF face. The MILF face is like
ooh, Miss MILF moment.
It's really to borrow one of your catchphrases.
Stunning.
How did you start saying that all the time?
Well, the story behind that is basically I did that Vogue video where they came over to my house and just filmed me getting ready. And I was really nervous because I had like 15 people in my kitchen and I barely knew anybody. And I was like, ooh, and they wanted me to talk while I was doing it. And I didn't really know what to say. So I was just like, stunning. And then they were taking the piss out of me for the amount of times that I said the word stunning. And then they said, we're just going to leave all the stunnings in and not cut them out. And then when that came out, everybody was like, stunning, Juno Birch, stunning, da 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 da. And I just kind of say it like, it's like a tick. It's like I just say it when I don't know what else to say.
That's so funny. That's like me with diva.
Yes.
I've like stopped, but it was just like, it was something to fill the void of silence. I would just be like, diva, diva this, diva that, diva that. And now I don't even say it anymore.
Yeah,
you don't say it.
I know, and I kind of stopped doing the Wicked riff too.
Except for today, where we just had it 100 times. We talked about Wicked. Wait, so, I mean, you've got sustainability. So here's a question that I'm sure comes up all the time. Oh my God, sorry.
What's it like being a woman in drag? I know a lot of people have a problem with it.
I don't know. Like, I don't really think about it too much, but like, I don't know. I've never really thought about it much, but
Do you ever get like comments about it or
people often assume that I'm a man. But I think that's because I think people that watch Drag Race are so used to seeing men dress up as women.
Mhm.
Right.
So people who watch Drag Race assume that most, if not all, drag queens are men. But I just kind of like, I don't really care. I don't really give a fuck. I don't really give a fuck, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean, you're in Vogue, 9 million views. Who gives a fuck?
Yeah, exactly.
Well, like years and years and years ago, I think before I started doing drag, if somebody misgendered me, it would piss me off. But like now, when I get misgendered when I'm in drag, I don't really care.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you? Okay, so then, I mean, this is what it is. Like you just said it. People are so used to seeing one type of thing on Drag Race. Do you feel like the evolution is then, especially now that Drag Race UK is so successful, that the evolution is like, that is something you would want to try to do? Or do you feel like you're, like you just keep creating your own lane? I mean...
I like do my own thing. I think if I did go on Drag Race, I would have an absolute nervous breakdown because I don't like being told what to do. I mean, it would make great TV, but I'm just too emotional for people telling me what to do. I would be just a diva from hell. I'd be like, no, I'm not doing it. I'm going home.
I love that.
It was so interesting because we interviewed Ginny Lemon like a while ago on the show.
Your good friend, Miss Ginny Lemon.
Yes, Ginny.
Oh, and it was sort of like we had a great chat, and this was just after the cast got announced, so we had no idea sort of what went down on the show. And when we were done, sort of off to the side, Meatball said to me, oh, I think she did whatever she wanted on that show. You were very much like, the assessment was like, oh, she went on the show to be on TV, but she wasn't like trying to play by any kind of rules or do
That's
anything.
Ginny. That's Ginny. Ginny. The thing I love about Ginny so much is that you can't tell her what to do. Ginny is Ginny. She like, and also she won't let anybody fuck with her. Like she really stands up for herself, and I just love her to bits, and I was so happy watching her on the show, and but the thing was, I already knew from the Little Birds tweeting all the rumors and whatnot that Ginny had walked off. But the rumor was that she'd said "fuck off" to RuPaul and walked off. So I was watching the episode like, oh my god, she's gonna do it, because that is something Ginny would do. Like she'd be like, "fuck off," kind of thing. But she was kind of like, I'm going home, like very humble.
Wait, what's so funny is that we interviewed her, and not that like girls that we interview tell us secrets, but she was talking about it as if it was someone else.
Oh, right, okay.
Remember, like, after we had finished, she was like, the person who walked off really gave it to Rue, said all this stuff, and then stormed out.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah, and then I saw it, and I go, well, I didn't see any of that. And then I posted something on my Instagram about it, like, tell me shade, and Michelle Visage came into my inbox and was like, that never happened. And I was like, okay, Michelle, okay.
Michelle was like, I was there. And
it didn't happen. And I was like, oh, okay, I won't, I'll take it down.
Oh my God.
It is really interesting. I mean, this is sort of I always sort of get a little theoretical on the show, but it is really interesting to think about. Drag Race has been around for so long. They love to have like stunts on television and sort of do things that people want to watch. And at this point, they can't cast, a group of queens who are all have the ability to sort of make it to the end in a way that like I think you have the talent to make it to the end, but you're saying
Thank you.
Well, no, let me say what I'm trying to say.
Okay.
Her. But you're like, I don't want people to tell me what to do. I don't want to whatever. And so I think we're getting to a point now where it's like the caliber of people on the show is so high. It's like they have to figure out ways to get rid of people. And so I bet internally they love Ginny walking off. They love Ginny leaving because they were like, she was great TV. We had her. She left on her own terms. And I hope that we get to see more and more of that. And we don't have to just see queens that sort of fit into what they want to crown, but we get to sort of see more and more people who go like, yeah, I'll come on for a few episodes and then hit the road.
I'm obsessed with Tammy Brown, and I watched her on Hey Queen recently, and they asked her whether she'd go back on All Stars. And she was like, yeah, sure, I'd go on to walk off. And I would just love that.
I love Tammy Brown.
Me too.
Tammy is so wild. Okay, so we're going to take another break and we'll be right
back.
So as an alien, what do you think about human genitalia?
Oh, I think it's disgusting.
Disgusting!
Oh, genitals are gorgeous, no matter what it is.
Yeah.
It's a bit of a weird question.
Well, it was my segue. It was my segue into, our next segment.
I actually, speaking of genitals...
Yes.
You know, I got asked recently about, because I've been starting to get those, people asking to sponsor products on YouTube and stuff. And I got one the other day for a shaver called Manscaped.
Yeah.
And I was like,
a former sponsor of our podcast. Yeah.
I was like, that's absolutely gorgeous, but I haven't got any balls. I've chopped them off. I've sent them off to Celebrity Get Me Out of Here so they can use them for the Bush Tucker trials. Could you imagine?
You're like barking up the wrong tree, doll.
Yeah. They've gone. I've snipped them off.
They said fuck off to RuPaul and they hit the road. Yeah, it's so interesting. No, I was using that as a transition into our fuck talk segment.
Fuck talk.
Yeah. So
we have a segment where we tell a funny or uncomfortable sex story from our past. And if you don't want to do that, we have voicemails from listeners who have uncomfortable stories as well.
Okay.
Do you have a type? I know you're partnered, but do you have like a type that you gravitate towards?
Yes. I like big hairy men.
Ooh.
Hi.
For real?
Yeah. Hairy, big, massive, large, monstrous.
Okay.
So like a rugby player.
Do you remember when we did Race Chaser Live in Manchester? That's where I met you in person.
Yes.
And you came up, it was that weird venue that was like a school, and then you like came upstairs to the dressing room. Or it was like a university, right? So we had a duct tape challenge where we brought people up from the audience and they had to go backstage and make an outfit out of duct tape during the interval, during the break. And then they would come out and sort of model it. It was based on the season 3 challenge from Drag Race.
Yeah.
And so they would come out and model it and then someone won. So one of the guys who was there, I had fucked the night before and then got him comp tickets. And then he... because we had like a day off in Manchester or something, so before the show, and so then he brought his friends to the show, and then he went up on stage, and I don't know if you remember this, but he made sort of like a Borat type slingshot body thong, so literally came out with like balls falling out, like it was like other people had ruched the duct tape up and like made these like skirts and dresses, and he just went like one around and looped it through, and his like balls were pushing out. Anyways,
did he win?
Maybe, I don't know. It was like a group of bears. Yeah, me neither. Anyways, bear, interesting, big hairy burly man.
Is there a part of that podcast episode where they point to the audience and point at you or something, and they're like, "Who is that?"
Oh, I remember that.
Well, was it recorded?
Yeah,
we really
there was an
recorded
episode of it, and they were like,
Yeah.
"Who's that weird person over
I
there?"
remember. I had orange face paint on, and I had like a Oompa Loompa wig,
Yes.
but it was blonde. And
Yes.
I just, Willem was like, "Who is that? What is that?
Yeah.
Is that an Oompa Loompa?"
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh!
It was a really fun show.
Yeah. So, when are you gonna?
Speaking of shows,
I was gonna
Yes,
ask, when are you
yes.
getting back to live shows?
I am doing my own solo tour
What?
in the UK and America, and it's
Oh my
called. This is the first time I've ever told anybody, and it's
Okay,
called
exclusive.
Attack of the Stunning. And I am going to be touring with my good sister Licorice Black. Do you know Licorice
Oh,
Black?
I love Licorice Black.
Uh-huh.
I beat her in Dragula once 4 years ago.
Oh my god! Oh yeah, I remember she talked about that on one of our videos.
Wait, that's so exciting. So when is the tour?
It's April. It starts April 2022. So next year.
Fantastic.
So it's very early. I think it gets announced. The tickets get announced on the 5th of April, and then so it's got a
gonna get
whole year.
announced this Friday because you just said it on the podcast.
Yay! Wait, what date is Friday?
March 26th.
Okay,
So it's like
well, it could just be a
week earlier.
teaser then.
Yeah, it's a teaser. Look out for your tickets April 2nd or 5th or whatever you said.
Yes, Attack of the Stunning.
That's so
I'm
exciting.
so excited! I get to
Yeah, I
see
would-
you perform again.
We're coming to America as
I'm
well.
coming to America.
Rick, you and Eddie Murphy.
Well, if you need someone to open, or just a free person during your costume changes, I am available to walk on stage and do my best Jackie B impression.
Let's hear it.
Yeah, what is your Jackie Beat impression?
And I am telling you, I'm not going. She really slayed it at Alaska's
She said,
Driving
"I'm
Dragon.
not
Gorgeous.
blowing."
I'm not blowing. What? So I know for a short period of time you had your own little brunch show going on.
Yeah, it's starting up again at the end of May.
Oh, perfect.
And May 22nd is going to be the first time that I'm back on stage for a very, very long time. So I'm very excited.
Have you missed it?
Yes. I think out of everything that I do, the stage is something that I miss the most. Because
You and William Shakespeare. All the world's a stage, Juno.
But like,
you've turned a grocery store into a stage.
Uh-huh. The
Turned a
Sims
train
video
station.
game into a stage. What's your favorite brunch item to eat?
Oh, well, I love cheese so much, but I've just recently become lactose intolerant. I don't know what the fuck happened, but just one day I was like, that's it, done. I can't eat dairy. I tested it, everything, gone. Can't do it anymore. And I've not eaten dairy now for 6 weeks. I'm just sad. So
That's horrifying.
Do you ever take a lactate?
no, what's that?
Some people, they're like little pills that you can take in order to have less
To have dairy.
effect.
Oh,
on the
right,
So
dairy.
it doesn't hurt your stomach. It doesn't make you bloated as much because it blocks the lactic acid.
So if you
or
know
something.
you want to have ice cream or you want to have a pizza party, you can pop a couple lactates.
See, that's
Oh,
America,
okay.
baby. We said we see the problem. Let's fix it. I'm gonna have my cheese.
Not you making America's tagline, "We fix problems," because guess what? We surely
We
don't.
sure don't.
Do you just think we are dumb, horrible, stupid American people? Like, is that the vibe?
we think that it's like the other way around as well. Like we're stupid UK people as well. But no, not at all.
I mean, it's spring break over here, honey.
Your country's a mess. My country's
Yeah.
a mess. We're all
only-
fucking mess.
I guess the only country that's not a huge mess right now is Australia, right?
Uh-huh.
And frankly, I thought they were the dumb ones, but it turns out
Don't do
out of the
that.
two of us.
Hello.
Okay, so we teased the segment before, but now we're going to get to it. We are all over the place today. This is our segment we like to call Fuck Talk, which is why I brought up genitals in the first place.
You know why I think I'm all over the place today is because I'm quitting smoking weed, so I'm like waning myself off. So I haven't had any or weed today at all. And normally I like wake up and smoke and then like do stuff and then smoke again and then do stuff and then, but today, nothing yet. I'm going to wait until noon.
How much do you smoke?
I smoke all day, every day.
Really?
All day. Yes. I'm always high.
I'm literally, know that.
It's time to go to the grocery store. Puff, puff. I hope it's a quick trip.
I didn't know
Have
that
you not
because...
seen a drag?
I just thought you had bad judgment. That's all. I didn't think it was. Wait, no, because remember when I said I could get us some weed or get you some weed, you were like, I'm good.
Yeah, but sitting down in the front row at a drive-in drag show smoking weed, like that would not have been the vibe. Like I was more interested in getting drunk for that.
Okay.
Which me and Nicole did. Nicole got home and she said, should I say this? She goes, I got wasted. I'm trash. I'm eating mac and cheese that I left out on my balcony for a day.
Oh, gross.
Remember, she offered that to me because she was like, if you drive us to the house, we'll sit and get drunk and you can sit there. I'll give you a LaCroix and some old mac and cheese.
But I didn't realize that when she said old mac and cheese, she had been sitting outdoors for a day. Okay. Now on to sex talk.
Fuck talk. Do you know the name of our podcast, Meatball?
Unbearable.
Hey, Sloppy Joes. I had a call and tell you guys about a hookup I had.
Oh, it started over. Okay, Meatball, why don't you say what people hate that we interrupt the voicemails?
People do not like that we interrupt the voicemail, so today I will not be interrupting the voicemail, and y'all can see how boring listening to 3 minutes of someone else tell a story is, you stupid little fuck.
They write in, Juno, and they're like, this is a better way to interview your guests. You shouldn't interrupt the voicemails when you listen to the voicemails. They got a lot of commentary for us.
And so I'm listening. We're listening, we're hearing, and we're trying new things.
Yeah.
Well, I think talking over everybody is gorgeous. I think it's chaos.
Yeah, I love that.
Same.
Yeah.
It's like a dick sucking. I have.
Wait.
It was.
Sorry.
Is this live? Is this person live right now?
No.
Oh right. Okay. Hi. I don't know what's going on.
We like to keep it that way.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is a
voicemail from a listener. Please just play it.
I just love
play it
that we have her on the show and she's like, I have no idea what's going on. Okay, here we go. I'm playing the voicemail.
A hookup I had, and by hookup, it was just like a dick sucking. I haven't really tried to hook up with people during the pandemic, but this guy was nearby and I needed to get groceries and he was on my way to the grocery store. So why not make a little pit stop, if you know what I mean. So I go over his house and he also on the way there he texted me. He was like, also I'm 5'5". I hope that doesn't ruin your opinion of me. And I was like, no, I don't care. I will take your dick. I don't care how tall you are, as long as the dick is good. And he was uncut, which, yes, please. And so I go over, and he's 26 and has to, sneak me into his house so that his roommates don't see me. And I'm like, first of all, do your roommates not know that you're a fag trying to get your dick sucked right now? Whatever, grow up. So we get there, and, I immediately start sucking his dick. And it was fine. It wasn't the greatest thing, but this is definitely satisfactory. So he finally comes. I wipe my mouth off and I'm putting my clothes on because, side note, ended up naked. Anyway, I was looking around the room as I was putting my clothes on and I see not one, not two, but several Ronald Reagan and George Bush posters along the wall and we Ike and Richard Nixon things. And at first I was like, this has to be a joke. But then I also saw a poster that said, I am Democrat? No. Republican? No. Woke? Yes. And I was like, ooh, bitch. Thanks for the dick. I have to go. And on my way out, I realized that wasn't really even the most disturbing thing. This motherfucker had a poster and a giant wooden model of the Titanic. Not the movie, the actual fucking ship. Who has an obsession with the Titanic? Like, that's like me being like, oh my god, you know what I love so much? The goddamn Hindenburg. Like, no. Bye, bitch. Sit your little confused ass down, read a book, get informed, and keep your dick good, because it was good. Alright. Bye, Slap!
Now, there's a lot of parts of this story, and I want to start with who sends a message, oh, by the way, I'm 5'5". I hope that doesn't bother you.
Maybe he's like really insecure, like he thought he was going to turn up and he's going to like, oh, no, you're too short, bye.
Yeah, maybe in the past someone has done that to him.
Yeah.
Over being short, there's a lot of reasons I would leave, but someone's height is not one of height is not one of them.
No.
I sort of love every kind of height except for my exact same height. Does that make sense?
You don't want to look him in the eye.
I'm more concerned about him discriminating the Titanic model. What's wrong with the Titanic model?
Also, why would a 26-year-old have a bunch of pictures of Ronald Reagan and George Bush? Like, were they even alive during the George Bush presidency?
No, but remember that poster says, not Democrat, not Republican, woke, which means conspiracy theorist.
Oh, girl boss.
Yes, girl boss, honey. Slay mama fashion girl boss. Like, she is out here talking about, Juno, your people, the aliens, put a bomb inside the Titanic and caused Jack to drown, which had the diamond not been thrown into the ocean, we wouldn't be going through an economic downturn. That's the kind of conspiracy theory that this man is thinking about.
Wow.
Wait, does the UK, are there any like big conspiracy theories over there? I mean, we have QAnon over here, which is insane.
Girl, QAnon must be global.
With, I don't know, like, I don't really listen to people very often.
I love that for you.
If someone starts going on for too long about some sort of conspiracy thing, I'm like, oh god, I'm out of here. I need to wake up.
Yeah, I mean the whole scenario sounded like a little shady, but the amount of times that I have gone through with a hookup and immediately left, having been like sexually satisfied, but have so many questions in my head about like whose home was that? Who was that person? I probably never see them ever again in my life. Like, that is totally up my alley. I have done that too many times.
Oh my God, I just had a flashback of one time in New York City. I was going to hook up with somebody, and I walked from the East Village to Stuyvesant Town. You know what I'm talking about. And so I get to his apartment, and we get in the bed, and there's some weird energy because I'm like, are we just going to start hooking up, or like what's going to happen? There was just like casual conversation, and then he turns the TV on and we start watching the TV, and it's like it was something about the oil spill. It was like the day that it happened, and we started talking about it, and I start talking about how terrible it is and like how it's bad for the environment and all this stuff. And he goes, yeah, I just don't think it's going to work out. You could go. And I was like, is he asking me to leave because I care about the environment? Like, I still to this day don't know if it was like that conversation or he just was not interested and couldn't figure out
or
how
your
to
looks?
Get me out. Yeah, for my looks, like the minute the door opened, and instead of like just telling me to leave, then he was like, I gotta find a reason. Oh,
what a weird stance. Oh, you're an environmentalist?
Also, what a weird thing to like turn the TV on and be like, pat the bed to like slide in.
Baby, there is a gentleman whose penis I suck on a regular basis who loves to have the TV on loud. I'm talking very loud. And the array of programming that will play while I have sucked his dick is vast. It will be like a true crime story where they're talking about like horrible like domestic violence and like a murder, someone thrown in the ditch,
like,
and I'm just like
the TV's like she was stabbed 27
and
times
I'm like
in the
gagging
jugular,
on
and
top.
you're like,
This
"Ah,
pedophile
ah,
has been missing for 5 days.
And then it's like, yeah, and then it's like, it's just like TV movies. And like the last time it was like a teen drama, like an ABC Family like dramatic show, and I was like, what is he watching? And he is a man that I met many years ago. I met him on Craigslist. So this was back before they canceled Craigslist. And he's like, I think he's bi or maybe straight. And all I do is suck his dick. So I've seen him 1 or 2 times like during the pandemic.
Oh, this is the guy that you sent me those pictures of?
Literally I don't have a picture of him.
Oh.
But every time I'm at the house, the TV is on, and it's on unreasonably loud. Thoughts?
No, me and Juno are just playing with our hair
Playing with
now.
your-
I'm just like,
Should we play the other phone call just cause?
Is it good? Yeah, that one was long.
This one's good. I think it's also long, but we should have 2 just for comfort.
Hey, Fox. So when I was a freshman in college, I was really looking to see who I was, and so I joined this little a cappella group, and it was trash. And so I had an a cappella rehearsal. But before that rehearsal, I was getting railed. And at the time, I was really into this green apple scented lube that this guy had gotten me. And so he was humping and pumping, and I looked at at my phone, and I gotta go. I got like 10 minutes to book it across campus. So I just like, pull up my shorts and get on my merry way. And this rehearsal is in the basement of a dorm. There are no windows. It is hot. Okay. And there's a bunch of, and I am the only faggot in the acapella group. I was shocked that all these straight men are arguing with each other, whatever, about some random nonsense. And I get there, and I'm just sitting there waiting, and all of a sudden I feel that bubble. I was like, oh no. The man had inserted some air inside of me that needs to be released. And I'm like, oh no, what am I going to do? And so I like very calmly and like collectively walk across the room and cross us these straight acapella nerds. And I walk back across the room and I wait, and they're still talking or whatever. And then in the middle of arguing, one of them is like, wait, why does it smell like Skittles and ass? And I just like got really red. I waited for rehearsal to be over, and I never returned. That was the best decision I've ever made. All right, thanks, Bucks. Bye.
Skittles and ass. Skittles. See, that one was good.
Never returned ever.
Why would you go back to an a cappella group that was all straight people? I'm looking to get my gay on, honey. Where's the faggy?
I want to talk about shoo up, do up, but with a little swish in it. You know what I mean?
I thought
That's why I
this story
come
was
back
going to
about
go down a route where it was going to be like, I had to wait for somebody to let out like a really loud note so that I could be like, just like let it all out.
Skittles and ass, green apple lube.
Skittles and ass.
Well,
Cool.
cool.
Why don't you tell everybody where they can find you on the internets and where they can buy all your merch and such as?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Just type me in.
Oh.
Just type me in.
Just type me
Juno?
in.
Just
Juno
type
Birch
me
on
in.
Instagram, JunoBirch.com, Juno
I
Birch
think it's
on
the
the
same
YouTube.
on everything.
That's amazing.
Oh, on TikTok, Juno Birch 8. But I can't
Are
do
you doing the TikTok?
I try and I can't do it.
I don't
It's
understand
so
it.
complicated.
It's too hard.
You have 500,000 followers on Instagram.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, we just harassed her with sex stories. Can you believe us?
What are we doing?
I don't know.
Why didn't we roll out the red carpet? What's going on?
Da-da-da.
This is a major celebrity. Well, listen, we want to thank you so much for being on the podcast with us.
Thank you.
Follow Juno Birch at Juno Birch everywhere. Icon, legend. She's absolutely stunning.
Fucking stunning.
Thank you so much for listening to Sloppy Seconds. You can follow us on Instagram at SloppyPod. Send us an email at sloppysecondspod@gmail.com or call in with your fuck talk story to
213-536-9180. zero. Or you can follow us on Instagram at Big Dipper Jelly and Spiciest Meatball, or on Twitter, I'm Fat Drag Meatball. And don't forget to subscribe so you don't ever miss an episode, which come out every Tuesday and Friday.
Today is Friday. Bye.
Bye.
Doodle-doo-doo, forever dog. To listen to Sloppy Seconds ad-free and one day early, sign up for Forever Dog Plus at foreverdogpodcast.com/plus.
Sloppy Seconds is produced by Forever Dog and Moguls of Media, a.k.a. Mom.
Hosted by Big Dipper and Meatball, music, editing, and sound design by William Pitt.
Executive produced by Willem Belli, Alaska Thunderfuck, Joe Cilio, Brett Boehm, and Alex Ramsey.
Our artwork was drawn by Christian Cimarroni.
And our theme song was written by Mike Malarkey.